Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back to Fat Cat Collections. And today I want to share with you guys if you guys have followed me for a while, it's going to be a little bit of a weird product for my channel. It's something that I've never reviewed before, but I'm always open-minded in sharing new products on the channel if I feel like it's something that might benefit I guess my subscribers. You know, I mean, a lot of my subscribers, you know, I personally do not have children. I'm personally not a guy who, you know, well, let's face it, adults are playing with drones nowadays. So there's something for everyone out there. And when a company reaches out to me, I think it's just another opportunity to reach out to another audience. And let's face it, when it comes to YouTube, it's hard for people to find you, and that's why you find bigger channels. It almost starts to like snowball. As they start to get bigger and bigger, they just keep getting bigger and bigger, faster and faster. And I've even noticed that on my channel, although my channel I would consider more of a smaller channel, about 14,000 subscribers, it does continue to just grow, and it's growing at a faster rate now than it did. And I think that's sort of like the more things that are a lot of videos, a lot of guys, I saw somebody post the other day about YouTube, that, you know, he has 1,500 subscribers, but when he posts a video, he only gets 100 views. But the thing is that most of your views on YouTube don't come from subscribers. They come from the video being suggested. Now, more subscribers is more of an opportunity to get the view, but it's not a guarantee. So I feel that anytime I get a product that I think is, whether it be part of a sponsorship deal, and this is a sponsored video, of course, and, you know, I always let you guys know whether they are or aren't. You know, and again, when you guys see the product, you're going to wonder, because I've never reviewed anything like this on the channel before, but I'm always eager to work with a new company, because a lot of these companies come back and say, hey, we enjoyed the video, we appreciate the video, let's collaborate again. So, without further ado, I'm going to give you guys just a little tease here, what I'm going to be sharing with you today. So yes, this is a remote-controlled, a remote-controlled boat. And so this company reached out to me. They said, hey, we have a boat. I said, you know, I've never reviewed anything like that on my channel. It's gonna, you know, I'm no expert. You know, as a kid, I had, you know, a Frogger car, and then I had a Clodbuster, which I still have. But at this point in my life, I'm just too busy doing other things to, you know, go out and, you know, I don't live on a lake, so I was going to put this in the hot tub, but right now it's so cold outside, I didn't want to do that. Plus, these things do have, you know, lubrication in them, so I didn't want to introduce any kind of oil into the hot tub, of course. But I did try this just to test it out in my bathtub the other day, and this is actually something I do look forward to testing. There's a pond up the street behind my family's house that I'm going to test this out when the weather gets a little bit warmer. It's just way too cold out right now for me to do that. I think it's probably froze over. But basically, I mean, it is what it is. It's a pretty fast boat, and I will tell you that in the tub, this thing really moves. I was pretty surprised at how fast it went in that very short distance. Like, it gets up and moves. And the cool thing about this boat too is it actually only will function when it's in the water. So there's a sensor on the bottom here that actually will, I believe, I guess make a contact somehow with something inside the boat to turn on. So when you try to turn this boat on, right off the bat here, if I try to turn the remote on and activate it, it won't do anything. So there has to be some kind of either continuity between this and something else in here. I'm not sure if it's part of maybe the prop and this little piece of brass down here, but that's how it works. I mean, pretty straightforward. There's not really too much else to say about it. It's a remote control boat, and I tell you, you know, as a kid, you know, this would have been awesome, because I remember growing up back east. We had a river, really slow-moving river. This thing would have been awesome. But then again, I'm not really sure how this thing works as far as battery life. As far as the accessories, naturally you get the remote control. There's a lot of buttons on this, but a lot of these are fake buttons. I couldn't really figure out. There's a trim button, and whatever I did there, it just seemed to work best when I left everything alone, again, in that short area of the tub. I will say that it is almost all or nothing with this. You can kind of throttle it a little bit, but you have to really be gentle if you want to make this thing go slow. It really wants to just go all in. So I do look forward to, I mean, it's a boat, it's a kid's toy. Not to say that, you know, there's lots of adults that are into this stuff, but for me, I do look forward to trying it out, though. As far as, you know, I don't know what would happen if this were to flip over in the water. Like, if you had this out in the middle of a pond, I'm not really sure how that would work. If it flipped over, it's something I have to test out again at a later date. you know, maybe this thing will, I don't see how it would work upside down. So that might be a little bit of an issue if you know, you do, but maybe the boat's designed not to flip. But that's about it, guys. I wish I could really tell you more. I wanted to give the company the courtesy of at least putting the video up and sharing it with you guys. If you do have a kid or you're into this kind of stuff and you want to pick up a really inexpensive boat and have some fun, you can pick this up for $49 with free shipping. You get the boat, you get a little stand for the boat, 2 batteries, the charger, which you have to have a USB wall adapter to charge those. And as far as runtime, let's tell you guys a little bit more about the boat. It says here, it says, and again, kind of bear with me here because there is a language barrier on a lot of these things. They say high-speed 2.4 gigahertz RC electric racing boat with 2 batteries. The sailing time up to 14 minutes for kids. Now, I don't know if that means per battery or collectively or total. So it has speed up to 20 kilometers an hour and a distance of 150 meters. Water circulation, it says it looks like it circulates the water to cool the motor. It has a low battery alarm. The remote is powered off 4 AA's, and you get lubrication, the boat tool, which is a little screwdriver, a clean towel, a nice gift for you kids 14 and up. And again, always make sure your kids are under supervision when operating this. Now, it looks like a lot of different companies sell this particular model on Amazon here, and the price points are all pretty consistent. Some are more, some are less, but that's really about it. There's not really too much else to say about it. I think it's interesting that there's a water circulation system. I'm not sure how that works. Yeah, and again, it will only work. I guess that little sensor on the bottom there will only work when it's in the water. So I don't know. I think it's kind of comical they sent me this because I just don't review toys, you know. But I will try it. Bring out the kid in me. You know, I'm a big friggin' kid anyway. But yeah, kind of cool. I don't know. I'll when the weather gets a little nicer and I could take it out and put it in the pond, I'll do another video and show you guys just the boat in action. I will say, like I said, it does seem like it moves pretty fast. That's about all the information I have on it. And we have a lake up here pretty close, but I think it'd be better to try and test it out in the pond first in case I gotta get out there with a raft or something to go get it. But I don't foresee that really being an issue. Kind of funny though, it kind of takes me back to those remote control days with the Clodbuster and stuff. Me and my dad building those vehicles. You put them all together, and people are still into that. They have some pretty amazing ones I've seen. Just looking through YouTube, some huge gas-powered vehicles. It is pretty amazing, really. So anyway, that's about it, guys. You got a kid or looking to get a little toy for somebody. If I knew any kids, I would give this, but I don't really know any kids or anything like that who would enjoy this, or that I even care to give free shit to. So that's about it, really, guys. I appreciate you watching the video. I hope you were able to sit through that and have me review something that I don't normally review. One thing to be noted about this, I want to be very clear about it. The instructions are horrible. I was supposed to, before you put this in water, you're supposed to lubricate. It comes with the oil, different areas, and the instructions are really bad. I really had a hard time understanding them. Finally, I just said, you know what? I'm just going to throw it in the tub and just make sure it works. And so I did, and it does. And I will enjoy throwing this in the pond at a later date. So that's about it, guys. Link is in the description if you want to pick this up. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll shoot an email to the actual owner of the company who's selling these on Amazon. If I can help you in any way, I will. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. If you're interested in buying this from me, it's brand new, never used in the box. So we can do a PayPal agreement or something like that, or PayPal invoice. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Subscribe to the channel if you like the content, and take care.